We got Flight with his top 100 NBA player list. Let's see what he talking about. Let's see who in this top 100.
What it do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! You know it's February, because FTC is legendary. We got the official top 100 NBA players of all time FlightReacts edition list. Starting out at 100, Pistol Pete Maravich. Bro, if you're a point guard, bro, or you just like have any type of passion for like the guard game, bro, you have to put Pistol Pete up on this list. Amari Stoudemire at number 99. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is a very underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very few point guards to really make the crossover for what it is today. You have Rip Hamilton. Next up, Latrell Sprewell. Bro, Latrell Sprewell, look up his damn stats, bro. This man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch Richmond, Johnny 561 Barnes, Bill Walton. You have Chris Bosh. You have Josh Smith, aka Jay Smooth, Ben Wallace. Next up, you have John Wall. You have Jason Tatum. You got Robert Parrish. James Worthy's coming in next on this list. You have Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. You got George Iceman.
Top 100 always gonna be debatable because it's a lot of good ass players. Especially out of all time, it's a lot of good ass players that came through the NBA. So top 100 gonna always be debatable. But I'm really trying to see his top 20, top 10, top 5, top 3. That's really what I'm trying to see. From 20 to 100, that shit gonna always be debatable. It's really your preference, to be honest.
Irvin. You got Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got Clyde the Glide Drexler. Next up, you have Dr. J. Next up, you got Moses Malone. You have Patrick Chewing. Pearl Malone. Next up, you have David Robinson. You have Jermaine O'Neal. Next up, you have Starberry, aka Steph Marbury. You have Jerry West. You have Penny Hardaway. You have Yao Ming. Elvin Hayes. Bernard King. Next up, you have Draymond Green. You have Pau Gasol and beat up Joel.
Like I said, this shit debatable.
Draymond is for sure. Man. You have Scottie Pippen. You have Reggie Miller. You have Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot Phillips. You have Ray Allen. You have Gary Payton. You have Paul the Truth Pierce. And next up, who is also part of Big Three, Kevin Garnett. We have Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy Dirk Nowitzki. You have Charles Barkley. You have Fear the Beer, James Harden. You have CP3. Dog, you have to put Karl Anthony Towns, bro.
One of the best big men.
Super sorry, you guys. Just a slight technical difficulty on my camera. And then the only part, of course, I had to be on one of my favorite players of all time. Tracy McGrady is up next on the rankings.
You have Sean Kemp. You have Steve Nash. Next up, a lot of people are going to be scratching their head at this one. But if you have some real NBA knowledge, you're going to have to put him in this list because I really feel like this player would have seriously dominated on the next level. Unfortunately, if he did not pass away, you know what I'm saying, before he even got to step on the NBA court. And you have to put Len Bias. Next up, you have Manute Bol. Next up, you have Spud Webb, the shortest NBA player to win a dunk contest. I think if it's not him or Nate Robinson, but he was the first to win. That was the shortest at his time period, bro. Also, speaking of the short NBA player list and everything like that, Muggsy Bogues, come on, man, the shortest NBA player to ever step foot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's when you could really make it in the NBA being that short. That's back then. Nowadays, I just don't see it. You saw how quick they got Isaiah Thomas out here. I mean, De'Aaron Fox, but De'Aaron Fox is not as short as Muggsy Bogues, Isaiah Thomas, Nate Robinson. He's not as short as them.
Dog, that's absolutely incredible, bro. Dame Dollar. You have Vinsanity. Next up, you have Russell Westbrook. You have Devin Booker. Zion Williamson. Monte, a.k.a. Mississippi Bullet. Monte Ellis, man. Next up, you have Anthony Davis. SGA. You got Jaja. Moran. You gotta put Elton Brand, bro. Next up, you have Dwayne Wade. You got Klay Thompson, Darren Williams, Tim Duncan.
My bad, guys. Same glitchy thing happened with camera, but coming in next, Oscar Robertson, Mr. Triple Double Season.
Next up, Derrick Rose is an absolute legend. Next up, you have Magic Johnson.
Next up, camera glitch again, but you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Next up, you got Bill Russell. You gotta put John Havlicek in there. Bob Petit. You got Nate Tiny Archibald. Gotta put John Stockton in there. You got Hakeem Olajuwon. Larry Bird. Walt Frazier up in this thing, man. Next up, Carmelo and
For sure.
You got Paul George. Jock Edge. Next up, you got Kevin Durant. Doncic. You have a ton both. You gotta put Shaq up in here, man. To be honest, I would literally put Shaq into the top 3 NBA players of history if he was able to shoot. Next up.
If Shaq was able to shoot, for sure, top 3, dog. That's unstoppable. You ain't stopping Shaq if he had a jump shot. You was not stopping Shaq, I ain't gonna lie. But just because he don't got no jump shot, so top 3, nah. AI.
Iverson. My favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I picked up the basketball, it's bigger than basketball at this point, especially when it comes to Iverson. Next to the point of what I was talking to you guys earlier on in the video, that what these lists are gonna come down to, bro, the influence, bro. Iverson is the reason.
Influence. You gotta account that when you're making these lists. Influence, dog. Because there's a lot of players that really didn't influence the game, change the game in a lot of ways, and AI was one of them for sure.
Today, your favorite NBA players are able to walk around the NBA having tattoos, having braids, having locks, having all time. Like, Iverson brought the entire culture into the NBA. Wet bananas! Guys.
This whole list is bullshit. You got Wembanyama at number 6 of all time. A rookie at number 6 of all time. He didn't even prove nothing yet. Yeah, he having a decent season, but he didn't prove nothing yet. He's a rookie. I mean, his potential is crazy. He that tall with the handles he got. There's nothing he can't do, but you calling it too early. He only a rookie, dog. So being number 6 of all time, he didn't win nothing yet. He didn't win no rings, no awards. You can't put him in all time. Not yet. Maybe in the future. So this whole list flight tripping.
Put Wemby into this top list. When it's all said and done, I'm putting the bet. I'm putting everything on the money line, on the parlay. When it's all said and done, Wemby will legitimately be a top 3 NBA player.
He might.
He would even be 5 times better than what he is now if it wasn't for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Spurs team, you got to go. You got.
Facts. That Spurs team do be hating, brother. They won't let him shine. Dude be wide open sometimes, and they still don't pass him the ball. They don't want to see him shine. I got somebody like Wembanyama. Yeah, boy. If he can't be stopped, give him the ball. As long as we winning. But he got some selfish ass teammates that don't want to see him shine.
Really hate on him. Even Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Popovich, you're getting discredited as a coach as well from the way you're limiting his minutes and you're not calling out the players passing him the ball the way they should be and stuff like that.
Man, he blaming Pop.
A legitimately top 7 NBA player, even this early on in his career. I don't want to hear it. This dude is a 7'10.5" monster. He isn't even literally like nowhere near his body build prime. And what I mean by that, I've always spoke and preached about give Wemby about 2 or 3 more years to get that Acumpo like Bill. Look at how Acumpo when he first came into the NBA, you know, he was very skinny, he was a little bit frail and stuff like that. It takes like time. You gotta, you know, have proper eats and stuff like that, plans, and you gotta work out and stuff like that and get the muscle. Just eat more, bro. Bro, Wemby is the real deal.
If Wemby put on more weight, or the league might be in trouble. I ain't gonna lie. If he put on more weight, the league might just be in trouble. Imagine Antetokounmpo, even taller, even stronger, but you could dribble, shoot, like you could do everything in a book. Wemby might really be. You know how like it's generations of GOATs. I'm gonna give the GOAT of back then. I'm gonna give it to Jordan. the GOAT of my generation, I'm gonna give it to LeBron. The GOAT of this generation, it might just be Wemby, dog. Like, he got everything you could ask for. All around player. And his height, I'm telling you, I give it a few more years and let him gain a little bit more weight. Let him get it a little bit more stronger. Wemby gonna be unstoppable, I'm telling you.
Put Wemby in the top list. It's about to get spicy. Coming in at the number
Top
5 rank for the NBA players of all time. LeBron!
What? Brother, LeBron outside of top 3 is crazy. So you know about having LeBron at 5. What? What? Putting LeBron at number 2 is crazy. So you know about having him at 5. Come on now. Flight tripping, dog. LeBron at 5? You serious? You serious? LeBron at 5? Ain't no way, son. LeBron, bro. Bro. LeBron, dog. I'm lost for words. LeBron at the 5, dog. At 5. How you put LeBron at 5, son? Name 5 players better than LeBron of all time. And then you gotta look at what he's still doing to this day, man. Nobody ever did that. The numbers don't lie. Y'all can see, oh, rings, he did all. Come on now. Put Jordan against the Warriors, super team war. Put Jordan against, come on now. LeBron ain't really have no help, brother. He did a few years. Kyrie, Kevin Love with the Cavs, with the Heat, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Mario Chalmers, who I'm missing? Ray Allen, Shane Battier. It's some more. But come on now. LeBron at the 5 is crazy.
Have LeBron going into the top 5. I mean, do I need to explain anything more? LeBron's longevity needs to be studied. He's still playing right now as we speak. And to be honest with you, he even has a lot more room when it's all said and done whenever he decides to retire, to even get up further on this list. But I feel like it's fair from the other players I'm about to mention after him and why he's a 5th player of all time. But he has enough room to crawl up more into the list and everything like that. Because coming in after LeBron, Kobe Bryant. Come on, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Do I need to even...
Kobe at 4, I can't get mad at that. But putting LeBron at 5, then Kobe at 4? Come on now. Kobe a dog, I ain't gonna lie. He might just be, in my opinion, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. In my opinion. I feel like Jordan, I don't know, brother. I feel like he ain't really play against no competition, and like his influence, like I said, he influenced the game, but come on now. We talking about talent wise, I'm talking about stats wise. Come on now. You gotta give it to LeBron at number 1. But I ain't mad at Kobe at 4. But before LeBron, it's crazy.
Playing R.I.P. Kobe, his daughter, and those rest of those passengers, man. Kobe is probably the most dominant shooting guard of all time. From the post game to his 3-pointers, to his clutch ability, to his mama mentality. The Kobe and Shaq era, that was just absolutely amazing to witness and stuff like that. To see the controversy that he dealt with and still went in every single night in the NBA, putting up absolutely crazy numbers and stuff like that. To the 81-point game that he had and everything, the 2nd most points in NBA history. I mean, you have to put Kobe in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Kobe in the top 5 NBA list, discredit the list. Just turn off the video. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your energy arguing. Top 3.
Anybody that have Kobe at 5 is even crazy. And Wemby at number 6.
Michael Jordan.
I ain't mad at Michael at 3.
Michael Jordan. Now people are going to be like, you didn't put him number 1. No, I didn't. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all time.
Facts.
Where you decide to put him is up to you. Because coming in next, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. And let me explain why. Now, does Wilt Chamberlain have the influences of Michael Jordan? Hell no. But what Wilt Chamberlain does have, we have these dweebs on here like going up and firing up a video talking about, well, there's no way Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game was real because they just didn't have footage. Yo, you dumbass. Do your fucking research, my nigga. Bro, there was literally audio on the radio of people live commentating the game of Wilt have. And not the fact of that, this game was played in the 1960s, pre-like segregation and all that stuff. Bro, that was a really racial time period to be playing in, dog. Like, put 2 and 2 together, bro. Do you really think they're gonna make up and push the agenda that Wilt Chamberlain, who is an African-American, dropping 100 points? Do you really think during that time period they're gonna push that, bro? Like, think for a second. Not even that. Okay, you wanna put that all to the side. Bro, go look up Wilt Chamberlain's stats. This nigga averaged 50 points. He averaged 50 points in an NBA season. It was...
Nah, Flight, he's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. But you gotta think about who he was playing against. Come on now, he's 7. What Wilt was. He had to be 7 foot up. Brother, you think they had? Come on now, he ain't have no competition. I bet you any money. He was playing against scrubs. He was playing against plumbers. He was playing against electricians. He was playing against Albert Einstein. Come on now, of course. Come on, man. That's like me playing against my little brother. Come on, you know how you used to cross your little cousins up? They try to steal a ball and like, come on, man. That's like Kai playing against them little ass kids. He not lying, but at the same time, come on, Wilt. You weren't playing no competition, dog.
1961, 1962 season, and you dumbasses out there that keep saying that the game is fake. How about you stay in fucking school and do your math and research? There's no way somebody averages 50 points per game without scoring a high number for it to bring that average to that little medium level, which means that he had to have some type of game where he scored 80 or 90 plus points, which indeed he scored 100 points. Okay, bro, this nigga averaged 50 points per game and 25 rebounds in a 1961-1962 season.
That's crazy.
This nigga is better than Michael Jordan. There's no ifs, ands.
Imagine that, in today's, you're not gonna see that, dog. Averaging 50, you're not gonna see that. The game is way more advanced. Like, the competition is way more. If you would have put Wilt in today's competition, think about it. He got people that could guard him. They got other 7-footers that could guard him. They got competition. Them dudes way more stronger, way more. Come on, it's levels when it comes to the NBA, how much the NBA done grew. But he's speaking facts, but he not understanding that. He not understanding Wilt competition. He ain't have no competition.
That's about it, all right?
Jordan didn't need it, but he had more competition than Wilt. Just like Kobe had more competition than Jordan. And just like LeBron had more competition than Kobe. LeBron, man, none of them niggas ain't never had to play against prime Curry, prime Klay Thompson, prime KD, prime Draymond Green. Come on, ain't none of them niggas had to play against. Come on, man. That's a super team. That's a real super team.
And now, in my opinion,
I think a lot of people don't take into accountability competition, dog. Competition matters. Let LeBron would have played. Come on now. Competition matters. And how much the game has evolved matters. All that matters.
If he was playing in this time period, he would be 5 times even better. Wilt Chamberlain during this time period was going up against plumbers, school guidance counselors, school assistant principals, the motherfucking school security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like chess club players. No competition, bro. You really think he's not gonna drop 100 points?
Exactly.
Decided that.
Exactly. So you gotta put that into accountability, dog. He didn't have no competition.
Go look up his stats when he ran in the track and everything like that, dog. Come on, bro. You gotta put Wilt Chamberlain in the top 2. I will argue this to the end of it, bro. The last official NBA player in this ranking to finish off at being the #1 player of all time and right now. Can we get a drum roll, please? The #1 NBA player of all time and right now will be Steph Chef Look at Curry, man. Come on, man. This guy is the #1 shooter of all time. His
Facts.
longevity also needs to be studied. He's like 35, still dropping 60 points, still outdoing all your favorite NBA players. Now, also to
Curry. Come on, man. I say top 5. Curry. Curry top 5. But one, this whole list is bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. This whole list is bullshit. You got Curry at #1. Curry, he up there. Probably top 5, but come on, he influenced the game too. He got niggas pulling up from the logo, taking threes before wide open layups. His influence was, but compared to everybody else, come on. You can't put Curry before LeBron. You can't put Curry before Jordan. You can't put Curry before Kobe. You probably could put him before Wilt Chamberlain. But come on now. This whole list bullshit.
matter of fact, Curry has crazy amounts of influence, bro. And so the reason why all these NBA teams, all these new up-and-coming hoopers, all these high school, all these JUCO, all these college teams are averaging 30-plus threes a game now is because of Steph Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man. #1 NBA player of right now and all time. There you have it.
Like, your list was bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Your list was all the way bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Your list was all the way bullshit. Ain't no way you got Curry at #1 before Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. Then you got Wilt Chamberlain in there. He probably this me personally. We got LeBron at the 1. Might have to go with Kobe at 2, Jordan at 3, Wilt at the 4, and 5th, Curry. You just can't put Curry before the 4 that I just put before him. You can't.
The official top 100 NBA player list.
WV though, WV. He had some points. Some points were made. I ain't gonna lie. But come on now. That top 5 is where he got me. That top 10 too. Cause you got Wemby in the top 10 already. Come on now. The potential is there, but already